So, Dad, how do I look here?
You look great.
Is this collar too big? It's one of your old shirts.
It's not. No, it's not too big.
Yeah. Well, the shirt's too small, but the collar fits.
No, you look nice. You look really nice.
Yeah. You think the handkerchief in or out?
Why are you so dressed up?
What do you mean, why am I dressed up? I have my interview at broadcasting school this morning, Dad.
Oh, is this the thing that you were telling me about a couple of months ago?
This is the thing I signed up for. I'm
the
ready
broadcasting?
The broadcast school. I'm going out to meet them today.
Hey, good luck. I think shows a lot of ingenuity.
I have to read in front of a whole panel of experts.
Don't let them intimidate you.
The problem is I'm a little nervous about, putting my voice out there in front of everybody.
Well, you have a unique voice and a unique way of expressing yourself. So you should go in there feeling very good about it, When you come out, I think it's going to be tough.
Yeah.
Do you have something to bring with you to read to them, or
They provide you what I call copy.
Yeah, what do they call it?
They call it copy.
Oh, I know. That's like an advertising term. Yeah.
But, it's not just about that. It's about developing a relationship with your public.
Sure.
It's about articulation.
Right.
Say that with me. Articulation.
Articulation.
Well, that's not great, but you see, there's so many ways to say one word. When you're a broadcaster, you'd know that.
Yeah. Well, get back to me when you're a broadcaster.
To be honest with you, Dad, it's about finding your own voice.
I bet the mic comes in handy for that one.
Shut your damn wise mouth. Hey, can I use that? About the mic? That'll break the ice.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. I think if I can stick a joke in there somewhere, they'd think I'm a fun guy to have around the booth.
You better get out of here.
Yeah.
Aren't you forgetting something?
Nope, I'm off. See ya.
What about the Katz family good luck hug?
Yeah, I think we should stop doing that, Dad. I'm starting to get uncomfortable. Give me the old fist in the chin, the little punch.
But we always hug before you go on an interview.
Yeah, and I haven't gotten a job yet.
Can't be the hug.
Could be.
Can't be. Could be your breath.
Could be yours.
Give me a hug, will you?
No.
Laura, do you believe in God? Because I was just looking in the mirror and I was thinking, only a God could pull this one together.
Was that supposed to be an icebreaker?
Hey, baby. You like my Latin look today? What do you think of these Cuban heels I got on, huh? Remember I forgot my shoes last time? Well, this kind of makes up for that, doesn't it, shorty?
The doctor will see you now.
First time a man ever wore 8-inch heels, huh? All right, I think I'm going to tip over. Woo. It's really not me so much, and can I level with you now? I think I pretty much have gotten it together. I think I'm what they call self-actualized. You know what my problem is?
What's that?
People say I'm paranoid, right? Well, maybe you'd be a little paranoid if there was a world organization bent on your destruction.
Is this your UNICEF theory again?
You're not the one calling me and hanging up, are you?
No.
Because it sounds like your breath. I lost my grandmother recently.
I'm sorry.
No, she didn't die. We lost her. She actually shrunk to the point we can't find her anymore. I think she's napping in the Kleenex box, to tell you the truth. You know what cracks me up, Doc? Everybody talks about the good side to things, the bright side. What's the bright side to shrinking? I'd like to know that. What, maybe I'll be able to stand up in the back of a car someday. Wow, I haven't had this view since I was 4 years old. Hey, Doc.
Tom?
Can I bring my cousin Louie in here next week?
You want to bring him in as some kind of evidence, or?
No, I just wanted to bring him in because he needs therapy, but he can't afford it. So he would just talk in my ear, and then I would say, "Was a matter with him?" And then you would talk.
No, I can't do that.
Can we bring
I certainly could work
a bunk bed. I have a retractable bunk bed we could bring in, and we'll both lay down. Because I don't want him laying on me on the couch. He's too fat.
I could try to work out a deal with the guy, but I can't see both of you together.
He has no concept of himself, my cousin Louie. He thinks the mafia is after him, right?
Yeah.
He says, Dom, I think the mafia is after him. The mob wants to take me down. I said, Louie, you're 37 years old. You have no money, no job. You live with your mother. The mafia wouldn't waste a stale mozzarella stick on the back of your greasy, dandruff-filled head. And I don't mean that in a bad way, Louie. I mean, some guys, no matter what they look like, they think they should be going out with a model. A guy could be, and I hate to use the word squat. No offense, Doc.
None taken.
He could look like a reflection in a car door. One of these guys looks like one of Mary Lou Retton's brothers. You know those guys, those kind of midgety, dwarfy guys?
Yeah.
Doc, he has no concept of himself. We walk into a restaurant. He goes, hey, Dom, I think that waitress noticed me. I said, yeah, Louie, what do you think that 19-year-old ballerina noticed about you, huh? Your big, hairy, sweaty beer belly hanging over your belt, or that mutant mole coming out of the middle of your forehead? You think she wanted to jump up on your tummy and take love nibbles off of that, huh, Louie? Can you help him, Doc?
Doesn't sound like he needs any help.
You're a better man than I am, Dr. Katz. Dr. Katz, a better man than I am.
Well, I don't know about that.
You know, I saw a guy who had the opposite of Tourette syndrome.
Yeah.
In the middle of a curse, he'd break into a compliment. Why, you ain't nothing but a dirty, stinking nice shoes.
Dr. Katz,
Yeah.
there's a message on the machine that it's from Ben that I think you probably want to hear.
Okay.
I'm going to step out because I don't want to hear it again.
Okay.
And when we come back, we'll be talking live via satellite to somebody. Somebody else who is somewhere in another satellite area. Back to you, Jane. Jane, are you there? I'm not getting you, Jane. I can't... Jane?
I had my wisdom teeth out.
Uh-huh.
You know, I didn't have them all out.
No?
The dentist wanted me to, but I didn't fall for that scam. You know, so I just had the top 6. I love to cook. You know, I guess, you know, it's okay for me. I mean, you know, it's the 90s when a guy can just say he loves to cook and it doesn't mean anything more than he's a homosexual.
Right.
One good thing is I don't smoke. I'm not a smoker. You know, I tried it in high school. You know, I remember when I stole my father's cigarettes, you know, and he knew it was me because I jumped him in the kitchen. You know, he got a really good look at my face, too, you know, because the refrigerator light. I went deep-sea fishing, it was not what I expected at all, you know. Day-o vomiting is what they call it. You really have to read the fine print. You know, I had no idea what I was getting into, and I took a Dramamine just in case. Half hour into the trip, I got sick. The Dramamine was the first thing I threw up. You know, this pill leaped out of my body, jumped into the water, and swam back. Everybody on the boat hated me, you know, because I was catching more with my bait than they were with theirs. Hey, I think they like those English muffin pieces. Look at them go after that stream of apple juice.
Hey, Laura.
Hi, Ben.
How you doing?
Fine.
Good. You look well.
Thank you.
You look really well. Yeah. Does my voice sound booming to you? Do you recognize a healthy timbre? Huh? I'm going to my big interview today.
I know.
Oh, my dad told you? Yeah, I'm going to be a broadcaster.
Yeah?
You know, I got the voice for it. The thing about broadcasting, it's all in the voice.
Really?
It's also a confidence game, too, Laura. I mean, you can't just go in there and you got to be firm and you got to be sure. You know, my favorite people on the radio, of course, are the morning zoo guys.
Right.
Because I'm more like an entertainer.
Right.
I mean, there's a lot of news out there, but that's not what people want to hear.
You want to be a broadcaster who just tells people what they want to hear.
Well, you know, I want to be the guy that when, you know, at any point in any conversation I'm having over the radio, I can press a button and like a wacky sound comes on. Like a ba-dong. And I'm like, let's hear that one again. Ba-dong.
I'm getting older, Dr. Katz, you know that.
We all are. Everybody ages.
I sometimes wonder what kind of parent would I be. And I don't know. You know, probably the father. I'm practicing to be a father, though, you know, because I support a child in Central America.
Really?
I do. I send them $18 a month, and I write things on the checks. You know, like, go to your room. You know, don't talk back to me, little mister.
Right.
You know? And my favorite one, hey, catch.
Yeah.
I didn't have a very strict Jewish upbringing, you know, because I'm Catholic. My brother and I used to make a lot of money whenever it snowed, you know, because during big snowstorms, we'd go over to, you know, somebody's house that wasn't shoveled and slip and fall and sue them. I believe in ghosts. I should tell you that, Dr. Katz. You should know that about me. I believe in ghosts. I believe that for the first 18 years of my life, my grandfather haunted the room upstairs. Then my mother told me he lived there. That guy's alive?
And we could do like a whole section on the news, but it would be jokey, you know? What's going on in Washington? You know, are those guys working for a living over there or what? And I emphasize a what, because they're not.
Well, good luck.
How about that Europe? Huh? What are they doing over there? Are they crazy or what? Or what would be my big, huh?
Living with someone is really tough. After the first 6 months of marriage, I was still leaving my socks all over the place, you know, and she was still bringing home guys.
Sure, it's an adjustment.
Yeah.
So high school was a really difficult time for you. Is that right, Bill?
Yeah, I think, I mean, I still owe some homework. That's how bad it got, you know.
And are you in touch with any of your old friends from high school?
You know, my high school, I wasn't very popular, I guess. I don't know. In my high school year, I was voted out of the yearbook.
Yeah.
You know, one time I ran for senior class president and someone shot at me.
Actually, Laura, to be honest, you know, I'm doing this whole broadcast thing because I just want to be the next guy who gets to go, goal! Goal, 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 goal! You know, the soccer guy,
Yeah,
the Spanish guy?
the Spanish guy.
Yeah, I want to be that guy. Goal!
I think he already is that guy.
Hey, Dad.
Ben,
Yeah, I can't talk long. I got to save the voice.
how did it go?
I just got through with the pre-interview.
Yeah.
It was, I was actually a little thrown.
Well, you know, it's a pre-interview. It's not the interview.
Yeah.
What kind of stuff did he ask you?
Well, he opened with, "What have you done prior to this?" And that really threw me.
Yeah. Hey, that's none of his business.
I just didn't have a decent answer.
Yeah.
So I said, "Oh, this and that."
That should hold him.
Yeah, you know, he just didn't look thrilled with that.
Did he ask you for references?
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah.
what did you do?
I just listed some of my favorite broadcasters. You know, some of the old favorites.
Yeah.
Oliver Wendell Holmes.
And
All the best.
I
He said, "Do you have any experience?" And I said, "You know I do." You know, wink, wink.
yeah.
Oh, dear Dad.
Yeah.
Why do I do this?
I had an idea during the Gulf War when tensions were so high, you know, that
Right.
if all the networks would agree for just for one night to substitute the word noodles for news. You know, you have guys saying, hoping your noodles are good noodles.
Yeah.
And now,
Good night and good noodles.
when we come back, more noodles. You see where I'm going with this?
Yes, more noodles.
Elsewhere in the noodles tonight, you know, it would sort of,
Yeah, it would lighten things up.
Yeah.
I'm not going to mention that.
don't.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I brought it up.
Yeah, I'm taking this a little
But if you do
serious.
mention it, give me credit.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm just starting to think I don't have the voice for it.
No, Ben, you have a great voice for broadcasting, and I think, you know, you don't talk yourself out of it.
Yeah.
Let them do that.
Yeah.
And think about a hook, you know. All good broadcasters have a hook.
Yeah.
Walter Cronkite said, that's the way it is.
What about no news is good news?
I don't think that'll fly.
Yeah. Who said good night and good news?
Dan Rather said good night and good news.
Yeah.
Who said good yuntif?
What about this? Good night and seriously, get some sleep.
I think it's good advice. I'm not
Alright.
sure it's good broadcasting.
Yeah. Who said good night and I love you?
That was me, Ben.
Listen, you want to get a drink after work? Hang out?
No, I don't think you realize that would be. Let me try to explain this in a little.
Doc,
little
I mean, you don't have to drink. If you want to, smoke a joint or...
no, you're not. You don't get it.
What are you saying? You're not coming out with me?
I don't think I should.
Come on, please. Two guys like us, huh?
Tom, if you were a friend and somebody I knew socially, I would say thank you very much. I would be delighted to join you.
Look, I know an all-male, straight dancing place. No tension. None of that sexual tension.
Yeah.
You know? Because I was thinking, Doc, I mean, maybe this is way out of line, but you know, like how these gays are getting married? Why can't straight guys get married, huh? You know, I got a friend, Mitch Gilbert. He's a rich lawyer in New York. Maybe I'd like to hook up with him, have him take care of me, huh? You know, and we would encourage each other to cheat on each other. And we would never ask about each other's feelings, and we would never care if we were home or not. That would be a great marriage. We'd have Social Security, tax write-offs, and everything. Huh?
You know, that's not such a crazy idea.
Will you marry me?
Look at
Please, marry me.
No.
I'll take care of you. I'll make you happy.
Sure, you're saying that now, but
Come on,
yeah.
Doc. Two straight guys. We can do it. We can make it work. Please? Doc, look at this. Now, first
Yeah.
of all, did you know I had this kind of extension? What's
That's-
that?
that-
What's that? What letter?
That looks like an L.
You got it, big boy.
Jeez,
All right,
that's
what's this? I am rounding myself off to a letter.
an O.
Okay. I know you went to college. Where am I now? Let my legs spread in the air like, come on, get
Do you
me.
really want to play this game?
What is it?
It's
What
I'd
letter?
say it's a V. If I.
All right, what's this? Huh? Who's your little bird? What's that?
That's an E. You spelled out love.
How do I feel about Dr. Katz? Who's my main man, huh? Who's the guy that has brought me to this point in therapy where I can cry for no apparent reason? You have, Dr. Katz. You know, sometimes I'll be happy and laughing, and then all of a sudden I just burst into tears, and then I get violent, and then I just, get nauseous. I don't think I should eat hot dogs before I go to bed. You know where I go for pleasure, Doc? The graveyard. That's where I go. To see my poor deceased grandfather. Oh, yeah, you gotta eat your lard, boy, he would always say. Have plenty of lard. Bacon. Make sure you eat bacon with your lard.
Uh-huh.
My grandfather used to drive me crazy when I was a kid.
What would he say?
My grandfather would smoke these El Disgusto little muddy cigars. He would have stubbles you could grate cheese on, stale, stinky wine breath. I was 7 years old. He wanted me to give him a kiss for a quarter. Hey, boy, come here. Give Grandpa a kiss. Come here. Grandpa, you got to come up with some bucks for this kiss. This is no small change transaction. We're talking endowment here, Grandpa.
His latest fantasy is to become a professional broadcaster.
Like an announcer?
Yeah. But he's excited about the audition, and I'm not trying to talk him out of it, you know.
Where did he see an ad or something? Why is he?
They advertise on TV, this place.
Oh, yeah.
It seems a little...
Oh, yeah, I've seen
Yeah.
those.
What's the word I'm looking for?
Suspect?
Yeah. Ben said he was the only guy who auditioned who did not have a real serious speech impediment.
Oh, no.
Did you ever have any show business fantasies when you were younger, either of you?
I had a strong desire to be the ringmaster. You know, the guy, the ladies and gentlemen. I love that guy.
Yeah. You know, when I was 15, my parents took us to a circus, a small circus in the Berkshires.
Small one.
Yeah, a traveling circus, and they weren't doing well. They had a low budget freak show. You know, they had a two-headed tape deck.
Jeez.
Yeah, no fat lady. They had a woman who was premenstrual, a little bloated. They didn't have Siamese twins. They had two guys with a joint checking account.
Yeah.
They had a bearded man. And outside the freak show, this is the thing that really got me. They had a guy outside who, for $10, would guess your temperature.
Ba-ding dang.
You sound defeated, Ben. I hate to hear you talk like that.
Well, you know, I just think that the guys before me, when, you know, they went in, they looked confident, and then
Yeah.
they came out smiling, and they shook each other's hand. It was just like the pamphlet.
Yeah, they work there, those guys, Ben.
Oh, really?
Those are plants.
It is a scam.
Yeah.
Ugh, I'm definitely going. You know how I love a good scam.
Yeah.
I think I realized it was a scam when he said talking to the broomstick. Oh, and Dad, I really knew it was a scam when afterwards they said for $1,500, you know, I could take the 6-week course, or for $2,000, I could just get the diploma.
No.
For $2,500, they throw in a set of speakers. You know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about? Huh?
Scam City.
Yeah,
You're talking about...
Scamville,
Yeah. Scamberg.
Scamorama.
Yeah.
The audition didn't go as well as I thought.
Ben, I'm sure it went much better than you thought.
Why are you being so contrary?
I'm just trying to be supportive. You know, you'd be surprised. Sometimes when you're caught up in this thing, you can't really tell how well you're doing. What reason do you have to believe that it wasn't going well?
I can't read.
Oh, you should have told me, Ben.
I was afraid to.
Oh.
I'm kidding, but within the text, they threw in a whole bunch of hard words.
That's not fair.
And then he said, you know, I had a problem with my hissing.
Yeah.
So I went to the dentist down the hall, and so I had bridge work done. Came back in, hissing is gone. That was $2,500.
Is that part of the tuition, though?
The broadcasting school, they own everything.
Yeah. Oh, they're
Yeah.
very powerful people.
It doesn't end with just them.
Ben, you're never leaving the house again.
Doug, you know what cracks me up about boxing?
What's it?
The fighters, they try and kill each other, then they hug at the end.
Yeah.
What the hell's that about? I'm going to kill you using bing. I was so wrong about you. Come here, hold me. Come here. Let me grind on you. Let me pull down your trunks just to the top of the crack of your butt. Hey, that don't make me gay or nothing, does it? I just wanted to let some of that stench out.
How come you never see boxers cry? You know?
How come you never see boxing? You know what I think the smart idea would be? Act like every punch hurts.
Yeah.
Then it would throw the opponent off. Ow! Hey! Ooh! Ooh, that was a bad... Ooh, hey! Hey, come on, not in the face. Not in the face. What are you, nuts? And then bang, bang, bang. You know what I mean, Doc? Oh, did I hurt you? I'm sorry.
Why do you play these games, Dan? What's going to come of it? What's in it for you?
Well, I really don't know what comes of any of these games, but I will say one thing. Guess what you are? You're it. 369, I resign.
Because there's no...
369, I resign. And you know what? It's so funny because you who thinks you're so mature, you hate being it, don't you? Oh, you hate being it, don't you, Doc? And you know, because it's a Friday, you know what that means? You're going to be it for the whole weekend, mister.
Why do you think this game extends outside the office?
Because it does, because it's worldwide tag.
I called no worldwide tag when you came in.
You did?
Our car keeps getting broken into. 10 times we've had it broken into. It's like they're picking on us. You know, the first time they broke in, they stole the radio, which is fine because that's what they do. But then after that, there's nothing in the car to steal. You know, in fact, the last time was just a couple of weeks ago. I was walking out of the house in the morning, and you could see the car, and the two front doors are both a little bit open, and there's nothing in the car to steal. Now I think they're just using the car to cut through. You know, it's like it's so easy to break into, it's not worth going around. You know, they just go, hey, we can go through here.
It's a shortcut.
Either that or it's some sort of theft training mobile where they actually just like sit in there with the new guy and go over things.
Whoops. Bill, you know what the music means. Our time is up.